And I remember one of the very first things I told you when I met you, or asked you this question, and you've heard me ask it many, many times, is what if you could have it all?
And I love this question. And recently it's like taken me on this whole rampage of, if I could have it all, what would that look like? And I keep asking myself like multiple times a day, if I can truly have it all, what would that look like? And it's just been so fun to explore. And so I'm super excited to walk you guys just through it today and just have some conversation here with Jer.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And one of the interesting things that I notice when people are struggling with having it all is they'll ask themselves the question, is it this or is it this? And all is this and this. This and that.
Totally.
Yes and yes.
Totally. And I think I shared with you, I called you, it was probably like last Tuesday. I was just getting home and I was just like, my intuition was like, call Jeremy. So at first when I called, I was like, I actually don't know why I'm calling you. I was like, I had plans to call you. I don't really know what I'm calling you about. But what I realized, like Jer said, when we first met, he told me like, you can have it all. And I was like, like I've just always sat with it. And I'm like, okay, and it wasn't really until recently where I truly believed like, oh, I can have it all. And where I've been operating out of is it's either this or that. Like it really hasn't been like, I've been like, okay, I can have it all, but it's like my actions and my words and my, my internal state was really at, okay, it's this or this.
Yeah. And sometimes when we have belief systems that are running deep, we run up against those belief systems and it's like, oh, in order for me to have it all, this belief system is going to have to evolve.
Right.
And that belief system of this or that has to evolve.
Totally.
Because what if having it all means I get to decide whatever that looks like? If life is truly a game and I get to write the rules, how do I write the rules? Like, I remember as a kid playing board games.
Right.
And everybody wanted to be the banker because they have all the money.
Literally.
And so what if I was the banker in my own game?
I love that. And what if you were?
Yeah.
What would that look like?
Right. It'd probably look like I'm just paying myself every turn just because.
I love it. That's great.
And everybody's sitting there going, go boy.
Right.
Go get it. Nobody's like, you're cheating.
Right. Exactly.
No, I'm not. It's my game.
Exactly. Huh. I love that.
Yeah. And so for me, having it all has looked like really getting clear on what I want. Because when I know what I want, then I can manifest it, then I can design it, then I can create it.
Totally.
But until I know what I want, then I'm kind of iffy and I'm kind of nebulous about it. And it's all kind of conceptual and fuzzy.
Totally.
But if I can get really, really clear on what I want and really, really surrendered on how and when it comes to me and just trust that it's going to come in the best way possible for me at the perfect time, it's going to be the coolest surprise ever.
I love that. I love that.
Then life gets to unfold for me.
I totally agree. I totally agree.
Yeah. And what have you noticed as you've started shifting into this new space of having it all?
Well, what I've noticed is I do agree with you. I think it is getting very clear on what you want and aligning your actions to support that and being very intentional about it. And for me, to be completely honest, I don't fully know what I want.
Yeah.
And we had some conversation about that on the way up here as well. It's like, I do know what I want, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know what I fully want. And I do think that's okay. But when I'm really living and embodying I can have it all, it's getting very clear in the moment on, okay, this is what I want. Right. And it's been you know, you've been telling me this, and it truly is like when I say I want something, I start manifesting it. I start aligning myself to be that version of myself that is going to have this, and it happens every single time.
Yeah, it's crazy to watch you manifest something.
It's
like
so
I've seen it over and over and over again.
Yes.
And something that was cool in our conversation on the way here was we were talking about it doesn't have to be this big, okay, show me what having it all at the end of my life looks like.
Right.
What if it's, I can have it all right now? And what do I want right now?
Totally.
And I think sometimes it's so easy to get into analysis paralysis of going, oh, well, it has to be perfect. And what if I ask for the wrong thing?
Right.
And what if I end up having it all and I end up getting what I don't want?
Totally. Totally. And I think at least for me, it's like when I do look like, what do I want? Like, this is it. Like, what do I want? Like, then for me, it's just eliminating all of the beautiful things that could pop up. Because in my experience, it's like, I've almost like, when I think about what I want, it's like the end goal. But it's like, okay, wait, what do I want right now? You know what I mean? And so like, that's been powerful because it's like, okay, in 20 years, I don't know if this is what I want, but right now, this is what I want to do, right? This is what I want my life and my relationships and my business to look like. And so I think that for me has been super powerful to have the awareness on as well.
And so we can get really clear on it and we can know, okay, what do I want right now?
Right.
And then we can step into the version of us that has that.
Right.
And then we can also say, all right, what's the next step?
Exactly.
That allows us to be one step closer. What's one commitment I could make myself today?
I love that.
That I know I can do. It's not a 3 hours and I'm not signing up for a marathon today. I'm committing to something that I can do in the next 5 minutes. I'm committing to something that I know that fits into my day.
Right.
And so having it all means that it gets to flow with who I am right now.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
And what have you noticed in areas where you've started allowing yourself to truly have it all?
That life is so much fun. Like, it's so much fun. And I've just been a lot just more in flow and happier.
Yeah.
Because I've created stories where either I have great relationships or I have a great business, or I have to do business in Iowa, or I have to do business in Utah, or I have to do this, or I have to do that. And then it would create resentment almost, or I just wouldn't be super happy. Right. And so it's just like having, you know, this new awareness on, okay, I can have it all. I'm then realizing how happy I am in the moments, and I truly can have it all. Like, this is my new normal, which has been super cool to see.
And as we're sitting here and I'm listening to you, I just had this cool image pop into my head of imagining these forks in the road.
Yeah.
But what if instead of a fork in the road, what if we widened the road?
Right.
So that it was big enough so that
Exactly.
either path you take, you're still on the same road.
I love that. Yeah.
And so I'm sitting here going, oh, okay, cool. My road needs to expand.
Exactly.
And now, okay, cool. I've got little forks on my road and I'm still on the same road. And this road is still leading me to the same place.
Right.
And it's like GPS.
Totally. And that's what it is, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And the cool thing about it is, so if I make a decision and let's say we were having a conversation, hypothetically, let's say I got distracted while we were having a conversation. Not that this would happen to me the other day, but it might happen to somebody else that I might know because it totally happened to me.
That's funny. That's funny.
Having a conversation and
no problem.
My friend was like, isn't this your turn right here? And I'm like, yes.
It happens. It's fine.
And so we made the turn, but had we not, GPS would have just been like, okay, rerouting. Okay, now this takes 2 more minutes, but we can still get you back on track. And so GPS is like, yeah, you'll still get there.
Totally.
It's no problem. You can have it all.
Totally.
And so if my GPS believes I can have it all, Why can't I?
Why can't I? Oh, I love that. That's funny. That's great.
Yeah. And so in those moments where I've been able to truly see it, it's like, oh, I am unlimited. I was born unlimited. The only limits are the limits I put on myself.
That's so true.
And so if the only limits are the ones I've put on myself, what's stopping me from taking those limits off myself?
And what do you think the answer to that question is? Like, I feel like all of us here, you know, it's super interesting.
So for me, I think the first thing is awareness. Like I might not even be aware that I've put that limit on myself.
Right. Because most of the times we're not.
Right. I might just be thinking, oh, this is the way it is. And if I were to get really honest and curious with myself, is it? Is it?
Right. I love that.
Or is there another possibility?
Right. And
is there 40 more possibilities? Is there a bazillion more possibilities?
Yeah, because there totally is. Right. And I've been just reflecting and just thinking and dreaming over the last few weeks. You know, I've noticed like we truly can have whatever we want. Like if there are infinite possibilities and we truly are the creators of our life and we truly believe we can have it all, like it's so cool to see and just think and believe and just align yourself with the fact that you, like each one of these possibilities can lay out.
Totally.
And so it's like, why don't we believe that, right? Like if we don't like something, we can change it, right? But it's like, why do a lot of times, why don't we?
And I think when we do believe it, we act on it.
Totally.
And it's easy to talk. And it's easy to say, hey, I'm going to start this on Monday.
Right.
We're ready when we start doing what we say we're ready for. We're ready when our energy shifts in the direction we want to go.
Totally.
And yeah, it's so fun to notice and go, all right, cool. I had the awareness. I now have the choice. And I choose to live in a way that allows me to have it all.
It's so powerful. It's really so powerful. And I feel like I shared this with you when I called last week, but I was back home and, you know, this, I can have it all. I was just like, okay, I can have it all. Right. And so it was so empowering almost for me because how I got to that point was through consistent actions that I was taking every single day. And then the last part for me was just realizing, wait, like whatever experience I'm living in right now, this is my reality. Like I can have this all the time.
Yeah.
Like I can see my family whenever I want. And I can just, you know, be at the gyms that I love and be doing business with people I love. Like it like finally clicked for me. And I'd love to hear your experience when it clicked for you, but it just finally clicked. Like this is my life.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember, and I've talked about this a few times. I was literally sitting in the ocean in Cancun after a Joe Dispenza retreat.
Yes. I love this story.
And I was like, oh my gosh, this is a game. And it's rigged so that every outcome is going to win. It's not a question of if you win. It's a question of how you're going to win. And so the question came into me, how do you want to win? And at the time I was trying to figure out where to move. And it ended up being D, none of the above.
None of the above. D. That's funny. Oh, that's funny.
And so for me, having it all just looks like being clear on what do I want right now in this moment? What's the next step look like for me? What's one thing that would bring me joy right now?
I love that.
What's one thing that would light me up right now?
That's powerful.
And can I live my life in a way that at the end of every single day, I can look back and go, yeah, I nailed it today.
Oh, I love that. That's super special.
And what's been super fun about living this life this way has been just noticing the growth in me as I do it.
Right.
Because it just creates opportunities for me to truly believe it and truly live it and truly love it,
Right.
truly be it.
Mm-hmm. That's powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And so what are some things that we would want to create in having it all? What are some new things that we want that are even more powerful? Like you're talking about travel, you're talking about multiple businesses.
Totally.
So the cool thing is, like, you think about the fact that we're born now, and you think about 200 years ago, like to travel across the country would have involved covered wagons and months of travel.
Yeah, no kidding.
And here we are grumpy if we have a layover.
True. That is true.
And I totally get that because I don't like layovers. And like, it's so easy to go see the world now.
Right. And I think like I've been thinking about this for the last couple of months, and I think traveling has really been calling my name. And I know you've done a lot of traveling as well, but what I like about traveling is you just get to experience the world and the culture from a different perspective. And for me, it's like when I'm constantly traveling, I get into a new energy or a new space, and I just have different awarenesses. And it helps me further decide what I want and just provide clarity. And I just think it's like so powerful. And I don't think everyone, like, there's a lot of people I know that don't like to travel, right? But it's like, for me, I've noticed about myself is like, I don't like to stay stagnant, which is super interesting. I've recently become a little more aware of that than I ever was. And it's like, oh, I kind of like to be in other places. And so how can I build my life to support that?
Yeah, there's some people who they really, having it all for them means having a routine.
Totally.
And
stability.
Like I think about my mom, and she loves having a routine. She loves knowing what her life's going to look like and having the predictability. I'm the opposite.
Totally. Yeah.
I am the complete opposite. And I love flow. I love change. I love change of pace.
Totally.
I love excitement, variety.
That's fun.
And for me, when I get to travel, like you were saying, just seeing a different culture, seeing a different perspective, seeing a different way of doing life, trying the local something rather.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I was in Costa Rica and doing ecstatic dance in this outdoor hut right on the ocean.
That's awesome.
And
that's awesome.
Being there with some friends and just sitting there, not dancing together, but just being in the experience together.
That. Yeah, that's special.
And then just like moments like when we were in Cancun last year, like just fun. Being out at the pool or being out at the ocean, grabbing the kayaks or getting on the ATVs.
Yeah, that was fun.
And nobody's looked back and said, man,
right.
I wish I would have had less experiences in my life.
Totally.
Because we were talking on the way here is it's not about outcomes, it's about experiences.
It totally is about the
experience. And
experience.
What if having it all means having all the experiences?
I love that. And
so if you were to recommend some things based on your experience, what could be some things where somebody in their early 20s could expand their capacity to have it all?
That's a great question. I would say it starts by dreaming. It really just starts by just thinking bigger and becoming a little more open-minded. It's really caused me to be open-minded, right? I say I want one thing. And that's part of the reason why traveling for me has been so helpful, if you will, is because I realize, when I travel, I get a different experience. And I realize, like life can be done differently. So it's just being open to different experiences and being willing to change and just open to feedback has been super helpful for me. And I really just think one thing that you had me do, it was earlier early on when we started working together, but it was writing down 100 experiences that I want to have. And that was so profound for me because it was so hard. At first I was like, 100 places, 100 experiences I want to have. What do you mean? Like it was so hard for me to do. And I know some other people who have done this exercise and they agreed, like it's a very hard exercise because you also do 100 things that you want. But it was so profound for me because I just started dreaming. Like these are places that I never thought I would ever go. And now I'm like, oh, of course I'm going to go there. You know what I mean? Because my goal is to like experience and travel. And so it's just doing that one exercise almost planted the seed and started making me feel like, oh, this is possible.
Yeah. And one of the things I love about that exercise is you quickly start noticing, oh, but why would I do that?
Right.
Is this even possible? And so you start bumping into those beliefs.
Totally.
And it's like, oh, but what if I dreamed bigger? And what if I just got wild with it? Like, I think about when we're kids, right? Like, we had these massive imaginations as kids. Like, we were astronauts and we were cowboys and Indians. You know, we would play anything. We could imagine anything.
Which is so cool.
And then we just stopped. And then we forgot. We forgot how to imagine.
Right.
Forgot how to dream. And like we were talking on the way over here, like one of the reasons I got into improv comedy was because I remembered how fun that part of my life was.
I love that.
And what if I could go make believe with a group of people that I'm just meeting and do it in front of other people.
That's so fun.
I
love that.
And like, I remember at the point where it was pure fun, but then I also remember when it got so serious that it stopped becoming fun.
Right. Tell me more about that.
So we started getting into competitive improv. And we ended up finishing 5th out of 34 teams in the first competition we entered. And we were 10 points off 4th place, and top 4 went to the finals. But yeah, we had so much fun. But then we started taking it so seriously that it actually took the fun out of it.
Interesting. That's interesting.
And we started getting so serious about trying to do a good job that making believe stopped being fun. And it was like, oh, well, I didn't really like the way you did that scene. Or, oh, I didn't really like your character choice. Or, and I remember one of my last groups that I was in wasn't fun for me at all. And yeah, it just went from pure joy to something where I was trying to be perfect at. And yeah, if I was ever to go back again, I would go just do the most fun, most ridiculous stuff possible.
Right. Yeah, because I feel like it's like somewhere along the way, we just make it so serious. And that just ruins the fun and the joy. And I feel like, at least for me, it's like the joy is what I crave the most. You know?
100%. 100%. That's such a good compass. Am I feeling joy or am I feeling not joy?
Right.
And if I'm feeling not joy, where's joy? And that can be a great, because if I truly want to have it all, I want to have everything that brings me joy.
Exactly.
And there's certain things I don't want to have.
Right.
I don't want to have things that bring me fear.
Right.
I don't want to have things that bring me anxiety.
Right.
I don't want to have things that bring me feelings of doubt about myself.
Right.
And so what if I got to curate what my all looks like?
I love that. That's special.
Yeah. And so in those moments, like, let's just make believe right now. Let's say we were dreaming, and let's say, all right, Grace, let's come up with one new thing that we want to have right now. What would that be?
One new thing that I want to have. Item?
item, thing, experience?
Well, an experience. I want to go solo travel to Europe for 3 weeks.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
It's calling my name. Yeah.
Any countries in specific?
I think like if I would go to one for like 3 days and then go to others. I'm not much of a planner. That is a story. And not much of a planner. So I don't know exactly where yet. But
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing about Europe is the train systems are super easy.
I know.
And yeah, I love that idea. Like I've had a very similar idea.
My name.
Yeah. And we've loved having you guys along with us on this episode of Becoming Untamed. If you want to, we would love it if you would share this episode with your friends, with your family, with anybody who you think would benefit from this conversation. If you want to drop us a comment, we'd be happy to read them. Love any reviews you guys might have for us, especially the good ones.
Yeah, lots of those.
So if we could have it all, we would want really good reviews.
True. And shares.
And shares.
And lots of likes.
So come along with us. We will see you guys next week. And thank you guys so much for being along with us on Becoming Untamed.